Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Sam and I would love to have you guys subscribe so you won't miss out on any new videos. So today I'm super excited to be doing a requested video actually by one of my viewers. They asked me to do my most complimented body mist and fragrance mist, and I'm super excited. I have like 7 or 8 fragrance mists to share with you guys, both from Bath & Body Works and Victoria's Secret. So yeah, why don't we just go ahead and get started. I also just quickly want to say thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers. It seriously means so much to me and I love you guys all so much. But anyways, let's just get started. So the first fragrance I have is actually one that I picked up during the semi-annual sale at Victoria's Secret. So I'm not sure if you can still get it, which makes me really sad because I've used so much of this. So this is Victoria's Secret Green Pear and Citrus Refresh. This is what it looks like. As you guys can see, I've used a good amount of it and I have a good amount of body mist that I go through every day. So it really does mean a lot when I put a big dent like this in it. This is my work scent and it just smells so fruity and fresh and clean. It smells kind of like a mint mojito in my opinion, like less minty but a little bit more of like the mojito fresh scent. And I work at a sushi restaurant, so I like to smell clean and like fresh out all the time. So I always usually will spray this, and let me tell you guys, everyone always compliments me on this fragrance. Everyone is always like, wow, like someone smells so good here, like you smell so good. My coworkers, everyone, like customers will always tell me like you smell so good or it smells so good here. And honestly, it's because of this fragrance. It lasts like a decent amount of time, I would say, like maybe about 4 hours, and then of course I reapply it when I'm like on my lunch break. But this is the first one. I love it so much. If you guys can find it on like Mercari and you love like fresh fragrances, I definitely recommend picking this one up. It's so good. Moving on, we'll go ahead and do one Bath & Body Works fragrance. So this one is Warm Vanilla Sugar. I'm sure you guys have all heard about her and all love her, or maybe you don't. But Warm Vanilla Sugar is one fragrance that I've just been using since I was like a kid, honestly. And I've never grown out of this like fragrance. Like I just love how sweet and cozy and warm it smells. And I used to get so many compliments every time I would wear this. I mean, I still do. It's just the fact that, of course, with everything going on in the world, I don't really go out as much. So, you know, I'm seeing less people. But when I did used to wear this, everyone would compliment me and tell me like I smelled so sweet and so good, and I just smelled like a bakery pretty much. I mean, it doesn't really give me like baked cake vibes, but it definitely gives me like the vibe of like sugary and vanilla scents in a bakery, if that makes sense. And I think I did say that this one doesn't last super long on me. I would say like 2 or 3 hours, and then I would probably have to spray it again. But yeah, this one is really good, and you guys can always find this on sale on like SAS or like the 550 fragrance mist deals, so you guys should totally buy this one then. So the next scent I have is one that I'm not like the biggest fan of. I definitely have to be in the mood to want to wear this scent. Don't get me wrong, I love the scent, but sometimes it can just be a little much, and that is Winter Candy Apple. First of all, like this packaging just isn't doing it for me, but the scent itself is really good. The fragrance notes are candy red apple, winter rose petals, candied orange, maple leaf, and fresh cinnamon. And I used to have this in the old packaging as well. This is just like a newer bottle, and it just smells very fruity and candy-like, and it's a very strong scent. This lasts on my skin super long, and every time I used to wear this, sometimes I will also wear this at work too though, it lasts all day, and everyone will be like, wow, like you smell really good, you smell so nice. Like, and you have to be careful with this scent because if you spray too much, you can definitely give people a headache. Like, I never want to do that to someone, you know, it's just like I don't want to. But that's why when I do wear this, I only spray like half as much as I would normally spray with the rest of these, because this one is very potent, but it's super good. A lot of people like it, and a lot of people do compliment me. I think it does pretty well on my body chemistry, But like I said, I just definitely have to be in the mood to want to wear this, if that makes sense. Like sometimes I just get tired. Now we'll just go back to Victoria's Secret again. We're just hopping back and forth. But this is Victoria's Secret Love Spell La Creme. And again, this was like a recent purchase, but I wore this when I went to go get takeout and I was picking up my food, and the people there, like the server there or the host, I don't know who it was, she was like, "You smell so sweet and so good, like what are you wearing?" And I told her, I was like, "Oh, it's like Victoria's Secret, like Love Spell La Creme." And she was like, "No way, like it smells so amazing, like that's crazy." And basically the scent notes are peach blossom and cashmere woods. Honestly, do I like this one better than the Velvet Petals La Creme? I would say they're very tied. I feel like they kind of smell a little similar, but this one just reminds me of childhood. Like I used to have the regular Love Spell in that like old packaging, and I was obsessed with it. So having Love Spell La Creme just kind of like takes me back to those days. It's super good. This one lasts a pretty good amount of time too. I would say like 4 hours. But yeah, I love this and everyone should go out and pick this up. I think it just smells so good. It's very like floral but very sweet at the same time. So yeah. Now the next scent I have to share with you guys is one that I honestly hate, but I used to spray it on myself and I still sometimes do, and this is In the Stars by Bath & Body Works. I know some people really love this scent, but I personally do not like it. Like I don't know why I don't like it. It's just too much for me, but I do spray this sometimes at work because it is such a strong fragrance, and since I have my mask on, I'm just like whatever. But anytime I spray this, my coworker is always like, "That smells so good, like I love that smell." And I asked him, like, "Do you think it smells a little too manly? Like that's what I'm getting, like it just smells a little too like woody." And he was like, "No, I think it smells like a girl, like it smells really good." So yeah, he always compliments me when I wear this. I also have this in the hand cream and he loves using it too because it just smells good to him. So yeah, this is one that I do get compliments on, but I don't love it that much, so I don't wear it, which is bad, but thankfully I got it in the mini version. And also like my preference can always change, you know, maybe one day I'll be obsessed with that. I will obviously let you guys know what I am, but yeah. Now the next scent I have is 1,000 Wishes. Now this one I get so many compliments on by girls especially. I think like girls just love like that sweet scent. And the fragrance notes are pink prosecco, sparkling quince, crystal peonies, gilded amber, and amaretto creme. And basically I wouldn't say this smells super bubbly, but it just smells like such a feminine girly girl. Like that's what I envision like when I see this. Like I just want to wear pink and I want to go shopping. That's pretty much what it just describes. I love this packaging, but so many girls always compliment me and tell me like, "You smell so sweet and you smell so good." Like they're obsessed with it and they always ask me like, "What is it?" And I always say like, "Oh, it's just 1,000 Wishes from Bath & Body Works," you know, nothing too crazy. And they are always surprised. Like when people ask me what scents I'm wearing, they're always really shocked because they think that it would have been like a super expensive like fragrance mist or body mist or perfume or whatever, and it's not. You know, you can smell good on a budget. That's totally, you know, doable. And I love body mist more than perfumes, to be honest. But yeah, as you guys can see, I've used a good amount of this and it's one of my favorites. I love this one. Definitely a staple in my collection. And the last scent I have for you guys is Forever Red. Now I can't even see like how much of this I've used because the packaging is limiting me from seeing that, but the fragrance notes on this one are fiery pomegranate, red peony, rich vanilla rum, and oak wood. Now this scent, I always say this, it smells like fine wine, but it doesn't have that bitter scent of like wine. It just smells so good and it just reminds me of like pomegranate wine. Like I don't know why it does. Some people say that it reminds them of Swedish fish, and it kind of does. I definitely am getting that now. In the beginning I was like, no way, but now I definitely get that like Swedish fish scent. I always get a lot of compliments on this fragrance, and I'm not even surprised because this is such a good fragrance. I feel like this is definitely one of my favorites from Bath & Body Works. Again, I get a lot of compliments from women or girls, you know, and they always tell me like, hey, you smell really good and you smell so fancy. My friends will always tell me that, like, you smell like so fancy, or like you smell like we're going to like Nobu or something, which is crazy. But yeah, I mean, fragrance mists, they're inexpensive and they can honestly just like make you smell so much more fancy than you already are, and that's definitely what I use them for. So I love Forever Red. Let me know what you guys think about Forever Red. But yeah, this is the last one I have to share with you guys. Alrighty everyone, so that is the end of today's video. Let me know what your scent of the day, or what your, you know, most complimented scents are that you guys wear from Bath & Body Works or Victoria's Secret, because I would totally love to check them out and get new ones. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I love you guys all so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!